1998, as your defending state champions Cyclones prepare to defend that title. Punting is Joe Peters. Gets a good snap, approach the ball, and it's kind of a wobbler, not going to go too deep, going to take a bounce, and Studer takes the ball, comes to the outside, 48. He's on his feet at the 40, he's down to the 30, 30 to the 20, on his feet, 15, Studer out of bounds at the 12. Adam Studer took it on a hop, and there he went down the near sideline in the backfield. Brody Darren at the quarterback. Takes a turn, right tackle, Fagan bounces the outside, he's at the 5 on his feet, fights to the 4. Goes wide left. Man's in the slot, eye in the backfield. Darren has him set, turns, right guard, Fagan.
Touchdown.
On his feet, touchdown, standing up. Right field, box straight back to pass on first down. He's looking deep.
He's got him deep.
Got Wiederin, and it's going to be intercepted by Tony Studer. Tony Studer up with the interception. Okay, slot to the right. Back to pass is Darren, and he's got Mans deep, too. And Mans is at the 40, 35-30, Mans to the 25. Eric Mans coming across the field. Darren has him set, takes a snap down the line. He's going to look in the corner to throw the ball. No. It's to Sondag across the grain, and he's going to get 5-yard line. Okay, the snap. Right tackle, Fagan cuts back in,
Touchdown.
And he's going to score. Ryan Fagan from 8 yards out. Setback is Neighbor House. The turn, counter play. Rowetter going left.
He's going to lose.
Mike Burchett's going to come through a hole and drop him from 13. 20-yard line. Back to pass is Bach on third down. Looking across the middle. He's got a man open. Incomplete.
And he dropped it. She'll say, I heard that.
Brody Darren, counter play. Back to pass. He's looking deep. He's going to run it. And stays inbound, puts his head down.
First down.
He got his first down.
He did.
Power eye in the backfield. Hall in the power back. The snap, back to pass. It's going to be a little screen pass.
Yep, it is.
For Hall. He's got it on the far side of the field.
He's going to go.
And he's going to go
long ways.
He'll go to the 25 to about the 22. Ben Hall on a screen pass. They had the the snap, the give. Fagan, right tackle on his feet.
There he goes.
He's going inside the 15.
Down to about the 12.
A typical Ryan Fagan run. It looks like there's no hole, and he comes out the other side of it. Nick's wide right. Man's in the slot. The turn. Going to keep the ball. Looking in the corner of the end zone. Paul Bruck is all alone this time.
Okay, he got it.
Nobody was there.
He got it right.
Paul Bruck, you could almost read his mind as that ball was in the air.
Yes.
Formation strong to the right side. Bach has him set. Man in motion across to the left is Rowetter. And back to pass is Bach. Looking for Rowetter, and he is going to be in a pickle back there.
Is he in trouble?
And he's going to get sacked. Matt Schwery was the initial culprit. But Rick Thompson, Chad Plum, but Matt Schwery was the one that collapsed the pocket. Is wide to the left. Rowetter in motion.
He's got it.
And the option play, Bach is going to pitch it.
Oh, and nobody bought that one.
Beautiful coverage out there by, I believe that's Adam Studer. Adam Studer made him pitch and then made the tackle.
Yep.
Hall wide to the left. And back to pass.
They're going to go deep.
They're going to look for Hall across the middle. And Hall is open and has the football.
Yep.
He's across midfield into Tiger territory at the 47. In the backfield, Darren takes a snap. And Fagan pops through a hole on his feet, still on his feet at the 40-yard line. Olson brings the play in. Mans is left. Hall is right. And
Fagan again.
Fagan, left side. He stretches for the first down.
Guy just hanging on.
Slides and glides and steps. 2 minutes to go till halftime. And we'll see if the Cyclones just might put one up. Tony Studer's in the game at the slot on the left. Is that any clue?
Yeah.
Pitch out. Studer on a counter play. And he breaks the tackle through the line of scrimmage. He's going to get close to the first down.
He's going to be just short.
All wide left. Mans to the right. Darren. Fagan gets the ball to the right side, and he's on his feet at the... where is he? 30. Inside the 30.
Right.
Darren's back in the shotgun now. On 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Looking deep. Looking for Hall. Out in the flat to Bruck.
He's got Bruck.
He's got it at the 20. 15. Paul Bruck at about the 11. Darren has
they do.
The snap. Fagan, right side. And touchdown! Ryan Fagan from 2 yards out on the right side. Touchdown, Cyclones. And that's the way you answer the intercepted pass. with a clock. Ben Hall is in defensively, and to say he is deep is an understatement. And Bach going to get sacked.
Boy, is he.
Going to get sacked by
the 35.
Plum. Chad Plum. And again, a little leak in the line, and the plumber tightens it up.
Here we go.
Okay, halftime. Cyclones 28. 6 for the Tigers. It's turn. Fagan right side and gets a big hole over right tackle. Spins out of a tackle. Going to be to the 30.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Darren.
Yep.
Yeah. He's going to sneak for
they
it.
Can't stop that.
No, he's in behind that big offensive line. Jared Barrett, Todd Blatt, Jeff Strong there in the middle side. The snap, the pitch out to Fagan, going right. Tim Heminger out in front of him, gets a block, and Fagan on his feet to about the 21. Backfield, the turn, counterplay, the right side is Fagan.
It's open.
Another big hole, and he's going to be close. Touchdown. That's close.
Yes, it is.
Tigers, as they get the football with 6:49 to go in the quarter, and they get their hands on it for the first time in the second half. Cyclones with one of those time-eating drives. The shift out of the offense. Bach, the quarterback, takes a snap. He's back looking for a receiver.
All he can do.
Throwing it up deep, and Tony will intercept it.
You bet.
Tony said, "You did it to me once. You're not doing it again." And Tony with his second interception on the night.
Number 13.
And that ball comes left, man's to the right. Eye in the backfield. The snap.
Going to go for the juggler.
And Brody's going to go deep. Out in the flat. He's got a man all alone. It's Mans. He'll have his first down. Trips formation right side for the Cyclones. And Brody Darren with the little fake still has the ball in his hip. It goes across the middle to Bruck.
Nice
Makes
catch
a nice
by
catch.
Bruck. Nice catch.
On a high throw, Paul Bruck goes up to catch it. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 17. Darren takes a snap, right tackle Fagan. What a hole he has that time. And steps out of a tackle, goes for the far corner, and he's in for the touchdown. 17 yards for Fagan, and that's number 5 on the night.
That's it.
That's his second game in a row with 5 touchdowns. And the sweep to the right side.
Did they stack him
crashing
up?
Through for defensively is Skank. Adam Skank he was in the backfield for that one. Brinkman's going to lose about 3. Kyle Schomer's in at the split end, goes left. Darren is in at tight end, and he's actually in a flank position and comes in motion from the right. The snap. Fagan, right tackle, comes outside, fakes one man out, walks through another tackle, still on his feet at the 40, inside of the 35. And I'm telling you, the coaches on the sideline are just looking and just say, can't somebody put a hand on that guy? This time it's a slot formation to the right. Down the line, Gellinger going to throw to Darren on the backside, and Darren has the football at the 3. Beautifully thrown ball to the 6'8" Brody Darren. The defender was right there. Didn't have a chance at the ball because it was too high. Gellinger put her right on the money to Darren. 1st and goal, Cyclones. Gellinger has him set, takes a snap. Fagan, right side, no problem. Touchdown, Cyclones, and Ryan Fagan writes his name in the Cyclone record book beside Todd Hansen from 1988. Their ball game as they're going to let it run out. Cyclones move on, 48-6. We'll be right back.
For 50 years, Elm Crest Retirement Community is responded to the
course. The Kemper Knights against the Harlan Community Cyclones, and last-minute thoughts before the kickoff, Larry.
Well, I don't think we're any more prepared or any more excited than the young men that are going to be playing this football game tonight, and I think the Harlan Community Cyclones are going to be ready to go, as I'm sure the Kemper Knights are too.
Should be a great ball game tonight. Everything's in readiness, so there's a little drizzle. That doesn't bother too much. We're up here in a very crowded press box. These people are pretty excited about it too. There's 5 radio stations here and 1 TV station, HCTV, and we'll be back on Cablevision with the kickoff in a minute. Toss, the Cyclones won the toss, deferred the choice. The Knights took the football. The Cyclones will kick it off and defend the south goal. The wind is in the south.
Negligible.
And there's not very much of it. So, Larry, we're just about ready for quarterfinal football. Cyclones gather around Coach Kurt Flatt, and they break the huddle. The Cyclone fans are on their feet, and we're ready for quarterfinal football. And we're ready to go. Mike Burchett gets the signal. Here he comes. It's a high end over end, not too deep. That's going to hit the ground, and Barrett has it at the 20. And down he goes at about the, well, he didn't get to the 20.
No, he did not. He got it on the 14-yard line, and he's out to about the 17.
How about Dominic Leinen and Kyle Murtaugh, a couple of sophomores, and Spohr has him set. He turns, gives to, he's going to pass, try to throw, throws it out in the flat. It's going to be complete for no gain.
Yep.
And the pitch out goes to the receiver going wide. He gets, there's a flag.
There's a hold.
There's a flag. Carrying the ball was Justin Klein. Okay, now we can forget about that little statistic.
You knew I wanted to say it.
Yes, I did. Knights are in shotgun formation. Spohr going to go out in the flat, and it's going to be knocked down, almost intercepted. Ryan Lawler was there. Adam Dentlinger, the intended receiver, and Cyclones defensively. Rick Thompson, Matt Schwery, Clayton Sorensen, Chad Plum, Adam Pash up front. Mike Burchett and Tim Jacobson are your linebackers. On the corners, the Studer twins, Adam and Tony. Ryan Lawler, the monster. Chris Suizo, the leading tackler, is the free safety. And now they are in a power I formation. Spohr turns, little counterplay.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I think he lost a yard, Dave.
That's Lynch on the carry, and he got nothing as Clayton Sorensen disrupted the whole thing.
He lost a yard.
And the Knights are going to have to punt it from their own. Yeah, they're going to put her down at the 8. So
are they?
Kameen standing halfway back in his end zone, and it's going to be a nice punt that Studer will take at the 35,
34.
Coming to the near side at the 30. Studer's at the 25, and out of bounds. Adam Studer out of bounds, and the Cyclones get excellent field position, and Dominic Leinen was almost there again.
Yes, he was.
It's going to be a defensive battle until somebody figures something out. But neither one of them's doing anything different from what they did the first time around. 8:46 to go, first quarter. We're scoreless from Merrill Field. And Rick Thompson and Chad Plum, along with Clayton Sorensen, they're going to put it back to the 20, are they?
Yep.
I don't think he got to the 20. And Spohr has him set. 3rd and 4. Takes a snap. Counterplay to the fullback, and he loses ground.
Yep, he lost a yard.
Nothing there. That's Lynch, the ball carrier, Plum, and Sorensen. And it'll be 4th and 5 for the Knights and the Cyclones to get their hands on the football again.
Cyclones need to stop here.
3rd and 4. The Knights have split receivers, 2 of them on the left side, and they're in a shotgun.
You're going to pass.
Going into the shotgun, Spohr gets the snap. He's looking across the middle, sets up a little bit of a screen. He completes his screen to Rue Piper, and Rue Piper gets nailed by Mike Burchett.
And Rue Piper's not getting up very fast. Yeah, he did. That hip's bothering him. Look at him.
Got it. And Brody Darren, the big senior, has him set. Takes a snap. Pitch out, Fagan, right side. He gets a little block. He's on his feet. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6,
He's going to get about 7.
To the midfield stripe. Give him 3 right at midfield. Brody Darren takes a snap. Fagan, right tackle, has a seam on his feet. He's still on his feet at the 40. He's to the 38. Ryan Fagan off right tackle. Got a good hole behind the blocking of Heminger, Strong, Blatt, and Paul Bruck over on the right side. It's first down Cyclones, 3rd and 8. Darren takes a snap. He's back to pass. He's looking to set up a little screen, and the screen is good. Sondag, he's on the outside, on his feet at the 30. Sondag's going to get his first down at the 25.
Yes, sir.
Todd Sondag
nice
on
running.
The screen. Excellent call because they were all covering Fagan for the screen, and they slipped Sondag out to the left. There was a defender just behind him when he caught the ball, but Sondag slipped him, went for the first down at about the 24-yard line. Darren has him set. Takes a snap. Draw play to Fagan. Has a little room on the right side. He's got some room. He's got a lot of room. Puts his head down. Going across the 20 to about the 18. Cyclones are in an I with 3rd and 1.
Quarterback
Darren takes a snap, and he's going to get his first down and a whole lot more. He's going to get about 5 on that one, and he's just pretty tough to stop. And Jamie Martin will be on to try the extra point. And on the season, Jamie Martin has kicked 45 extra points out of 53 attempts. He's now 1 out of 3 on field goals on the season. He has scored 54 points on the season. Todd Blatt will be the snapper. They huddle off to the left side as they usually do. They haven't tried that 2-point
been a while
out of that yet this year, but here come the Cyclones back over the ball. as Martin will get ready to kick out of the hold of Mans. That'll be Eric Mans, the holder. And he gets a good snap. Gets it down. The kick is up.
Oh, nice.
Good from here. And it is Cyclone 7, Knights 0. Has it teed up nice, high, end over end, not too long. Lanigan will take it at about the 14. Here he comes straight up the middle, covers the ball, gets through a seam, and then gets hammered by Chris Suizo.
Chris Suizo just nailed him. Yep.
Suizo really nailed him at the 30. Okay, the Knights have a split receiver wide to the left, man in the slot left, offset eye in the backfield. The pitch out goes to Rupiper going to the left, and Pash slows him up, and Lawler gets him. Adam Pash couldn't hang on, slowed him up enough for Ryan Lawler to get there.
You got one.
Monster. It's not too cold. Boy, what a great crowd. Ring the field all the way around. Great playoff atmosphere at Merrill Field.
They don't want to get a playoff, do they?
Spore.
I'll be darned, they do.
Going to take the snap. This time the pitch out's coming, and Thompson turns him in and then comes back and helps.
Yep.
Give that. You're listening to KNOD, your Cyclone sports station in western Iowa. Spore in the shotgun. Two receivers wide to the left side on 3rd and long, and Spore looking out to the left.
Here he goes deep.
He's going to let it go deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Suizo. Tipped by Studer, intercepted by Suizo, and he's got to
He's going to go.
Sideline. Cut back in, Chris. Stay on your feet, buddy.
Touchdown. And a flag.
And a flag.
Darn it.
At the 32. It's coming back.
Probably a clip. Intercept stands.
Ball goes wide left. We'll see what the Cyclones do here. A lot of times they try to strike quick after a turnover. Brody's just going to take it and sneak with it about 5. Evidently, against that 4-4, the linebackers have been stunting to the outside of the off-tackle holes, Larry.
Leaves it open.
You can get one-on-one blocking with your guards, and then the center can pick a linebacker.
He gained 4.
Okay, Mans is wide left, Hall to the right, eye in the backfield, the snap. Fagan has a hole over the left tackle. He's going to get his first down at about the 36. Brody Darren, the senior, has him set, takes a snap. Fagan, right tackle, gets a big hole, slips inside of a block, and gets inside the 30.
Down to the 28.
And
the Cyclones after this play.
In the backfield, 2nd and 3. Brody Darren going to go straight ahead and get his first down, I think. No, maybe not. Yeah, he got it.
He got 3 yards.
He got the first down at the 25, and ball is wide right. Olson's the fullback. Fagan, counter play, goes left, sees a hole, cuts inside, puts his head down. He's at about the 17. Can't say enough about Todd Blatt at that offensive center. 6'3", 240-pound senior, just as solid and steady as the day is long. And I'm telling you, there was a huge hole off the left side running behind Chad Plum and Jared Barrett. And Chad Plum came over from the defensive side after about the 5th game of the year and has really done a job. In fact, it might have been after the first Kemper game.
It was.
Chad Plum came over to the offensive side, the only Cyclone that goes both ways. Occasionally Hall will play some defense. Occasionally Tony Studer plays some offense. It's 1st and goal at the 4. Fagan, right side.
He's in.
Standing up. Touchdown, Ryan Fagan, his 2nd of the night, and he just keeps on scoring them, Larry. That's like 13 touchdowns in the last 10 days.
And 190 points on the year.
Spore, the senior quarterback, 7 minutes to
motion
go.
Again.
Motion. And now this time,
same guy.
Coming wide and going to be thrown for losses, Rupiper.
You might want to decline this one.
This time, Spore's going to fake to him, send a man deep, and try to go with the bootleg. 2nd down and 8. And it's this time.
There it is.
There it is. We called it. Man is deep. It's going to be intercepted by Suizo. There's a flag, but Suizo has the football coming back across the field, and he will get to about the 24.
I hope that's not interference on the Cyclones.
Flag, I don't know what it's going to be. The flag lays at the 5-yard line. 1st and 15. Cyclone defense digging in. This time, Lenahan goes in a slot to the right side, and it's an offset eye in the backfield. Spore takes a snap, pitches to Lynch, going right, and he doesn't have any place to go.
Nope.
And he makes the mistake of stopping to wait for his blocker. The defenders didn't stop.
And he lost.
And man in motion is Klein. Coming to the outside, is going to try to set up a screen pass in the middle.
And it went nowhere.
Smelled that one coming. The plumber. He said, "You called?" He made a house call. The plumber. They're going to say he stopped him at the 27-yard, 28.
It lost
but it'll
3.
be 4th. 3rd and real short, 10:57 to go, 3rd quarter. Cyclones up 13-0.
Here comes a Brody play.
That's what they've been doing against that 4-4.
Well,
actually,
nobody stopped it.
The Knights are in a 5-man
defense.
Yep,
they are now. But he's coming anyway.
And Brody's going to get it anyway. And they've gone with the sneak on every 3rd and short all night.
And he
First down Cyclones.
Well, he got 2.
Darren looks him over, takes a snap. Right side is Fagan. He gets stood up, and then he just drives across the 50.
Wow.
Well, he got stood up.
He did. He got nailed by Lynch.
Actually, Olsen was blocking Lynch, and Lynch jacked Olsen right into Fagan and just bounced him into the hole where he's going to pick up 8. Right at the 42. 9:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Cyclones lead at 13-0, and Knights have the football for the first time in the second half. As the Cyclones fumble one, and the tailback goes left. He's get a yard and no more. For the Cyclones to dig in and hold the Knights right here. Cyclone faithful on their feet as Sporer has them set. 3rd and 4. Man in motion.
Same thing.
And same play, and Rue Piper doesn't
He didn't get it, no.
He's about a yard short.
Yep.
Well, they were driving hard to the left side.
Yeah, they were.
Chad Plum
took it down. Got
came
3.
up and shut him off. Plummer was there. Schweezel was there. And Pash, but they're going to say the Cyclones imploring their fans to come on up. The Knights sprint up to the ball.
Boy, they do.
And get lined up. Power eye in the backfield.
Quarterback keeper.
Takes it, turns.
He did not get
I don't think so.
Yeah, look at the spot. Look at the spot. He got it. They gave him a yard gain.
Gave it to Klein. Justin Klein over right tackle. He got hit in the backfield and drug him, and they're going to measure it again. I think you're right, Larry. The Knights in a power eye set in the backfield. Split receiver is Kameen to the right side. Sporer pitches out, and Klein is going left with some room to run, and then Adam Studer nails him on the sideline as Schwery had him low, and Studer took him high and dumped him, but he'll get about 3.
Yep.
The big boy, 225 pounds. Sporer has him set, man in motion. Straight ahead is the dive man Klein, and he'll get 2. And Sporer takes it down the line. He's back to pass, and he's going to get a lot of pressure. Tries to throw a little dump pass, and out of bounds goes Lynch, but I think he got close to his first down.
He got it.
Field. Rue Piper's your tailback, and Rue Piper's going left tackle. Clayton Sorensen.
Just nailed him.
Sorensen came shooting through, dumped him for a loss. Schwery was there, Plum was there, but that was Clayton Sorensen on the left. Power eye in the backfield. Lynch is your tailback now. Man in motion is Klein. Lynch will take it, and he'll get hit in the backfield and go no place. Plum.
No gain.
Everybody was there. Clayton Sorensen's got to be down at the bottom of that one someplace. He is. Schweezel came up too, and Chris Schweezel. But does Schweezel read his keys?
Yeah, he does.
He comes up and supports that run. He comes hard. 3rd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
5:45 to go. Cyclones leading 13-0. Kemper driving.
Now they have Lynch at the tailback. And Sporer down the line.
There's Lynch.
Right tackle.
He fell down.
Falls. I don't think. And Kameen is split wide to the right
motion.
And looking down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. He missed his man.
They're going to call a flag. Takes it 4th down and 4.
Okay. Holding. 4th and 4 or 5. 4th and 4 at the 29-yard line. Well, the Cyclones, that's twice they've held them on 4th down and had a penalty. Give them another opportunity. This one didn't get a first down, but it's 4th and 4. Cyclones dig in on the defensive side as Sporer shifts back into a shotgun formation, has 2 protectors in the backfield with him, gets a high snap. He's looking in the flat and going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Cyclones hold.
Intends it.
Okay, you've got him in a passing situation, so we probably won't pass.
Could be a draw play. Okay. 4-4 defense.
Single
back to pass. And he throws out in the flat. It's going to be caught by Mans for the first down. Oh, what a great catch by Mans.
Has that guy got hands or what?
And we've got a penalty.
Wow.
Must be holding.
It's got to be.
So that'll bring it back. Boy, Mans made a great catch out there. Okay, power eye in the backfield.
He's got to throw it deep.
And he's looking deep for Hall. And
he's got him.
There. Hall has the football.
And it's first down.
Around midfield, Ben Hall. And how did they let him get so open?
Boy, they did.
Boy, Brody waited and lofted it. Ben Hall caught it in night territory. Behrens was there on the stop. along with Tom Lacey, but the Cyclones got out of a big hole on third and long.
Boy, did they ever.
First down in night territory.
42 yards.
Howdy got his troops gathered around, and now Brody brings them out of the huddle in an I formation with 2 receivers wide to the left side on 3rd and 7 at the night 43. Darren takes the ball back to his left. Has some time, looking out in the flat to Ben Olsen, who has the football.
Oh, look at that.
Olsen down the sideline.
He's my score. He is.
Olsen at the 5. Olsen stiff arm.
Touchdown.
Ben Olsen on a little pass out in the flat from Bodie Darren. What a nice stiff arm at the 5-yard line. Ben Olsen, that might be his first reception of the night.
It is of the night.
It might be the first of the season, and the Cyclones get one from 43 yards out. A cute little play. The fullback came sneaking out of the backfield, caught it in the flat. I was looking for his first down marker. He was looking for the touchdown. Okay, Sondag deep. He's standing at midfield, gets a good snap, approaches it 1 step. Dive. He's going to dive at the 3-yard line.
Yes, it is.
Sondag.
And he says, I like that.
He liked that one. He just drove it. It died at the 3.
32 yards. No return.
And a wet field helped that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Knights are in a power I formation. Spore sends a man in motion, pitches or gives the ball off the.
He lost yards.
And there's nothing there. As Schwery, Plum, and Clayton Sorensen, the defensive line, close it down along with Burchett.
Did he get back to the line?
Well, no. Cyclones lead at 20-0. The semifinals, fans, are all going to be played in Cedar Falls in the Unidome. It's a little early to talk about that, but just thought we might tease you with that a little bit right here. 9:47 to go. And back to pass, and that's what he did.
Yep.
Going to throw it deep, and it's going to be knocked down by Tony Studer.
Good defense.
Great defense by Tony Studer. And he's stride for stride with Lenahan that time. And Brody Darren, 6'8", 223-pound senior. He had thrown for 927 yards coming into the ball game, so he's well over the 1,000-yard mark for the season.
111 tonight.
Brody takes a snap. Fagan straight ahead. Gets a big hole. He's into tonight territory. The 49. What a big hole. Right up the pipe between Blatt and Barrett with some extra help from the tackle.
And he goes to 105 yards.
Quite a year, and that'll put him, well, we'll talk about career. He's up among the elite now. Straight ahead. Sondag gets a hole. Cuts off a 1 block. Still on his feet at the 40. Todd Sondag. Boy, was he driving his legs inside the 40 at the 37. 10. Brody has the ball straight ahead. Fagan finds a hole to the left. Still on his feet at the 20. First down at the 25. He was at the 30 and then the 25. And just again, off the left side of the line, Plum and Barrett, along with Blatt, and the offensive line, which really struggled, Larry, to open holes for the Cyclones. I think in the first game rushing against the Knights, the Cyclones had 56 yards on the night.
They have 151 tonight.
Yeah, it's a different football team. And the power I now with both fullbacks in the game. Sondag in the power spot, and Fagan, right tackle, 20, 15, drives to the 12.
Did you see that helmet hit that guy right up under the chin?
Oh, man. Jay Shrod just said, oh, I think I can stop this guy.
Took it down to the 13.
Wrong. Give him the 13, okay. Offensive line just owning the line of scrimmage all night long, Larry. And they didn't do that against the Knights.
No, they didn't. Not up there.
But the Cyclones have been getting better and better as the year's gone along. Power I in the backfield. 1st and 10 at the 13. Darren turns right. Fagan on his feet. He's inside the 10, close to the 6.
They're just eating him up the right side, either side, whatever he's running to.
But down there, and Barrett downfield getting some good blocks.
He get to the 5?
Yeah, we'll call it.
They're going to call it the 5.
Call it the 2nd and 4. Ben Olsen goes wide to the left side this time, and they're running with that 2 fullback offense, leading Fagan behind that big offensive line. And again, Fagan.
There it goes.
And he's close. Didn't get it, but he's close. About the 3.
About the 3.
Quite a pile-up. It's all on the Kemper side of the offensive line, or the line of scrimmage. Again, we just can't say enough about that offensive line, Larry.
Well, they're doing a yeoman's job.
Fagan piling up the yards, but
they got the ball down on Okay.
I would. I'd let you talk about it. Brody Darren, look for the sneak. There it is. And he may have...
Just pushed it
yes,
in.
The touchdown. Brody Darren just pushed it in behind the big offensive line.
Right side.
Brody from 3 yards out on a quarterback sneak against their goal line defense, and that is a statement. Okay. Hand. And
over his head.
Snap,
go get him.
Head, and he's running for his life back there. Sorensen's going to get
got him.
And then, boom!
Whoa.
Over the top. Let's find out who that is. But Sorensen had him low, and I think that was either Plum or Skink up high. As the Cyclones begin to celebrate in the stands and on the sidelines, and the number 2 unit offensively coming in the football game. What a game defensively for the Cyclones. I mean, offense, they were dominating, but defensively, unbelievable.
Well, at this point, Carroll Kemper has total yards 45 for the ball game.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Must have been the wet field.
Yeah.
And the look-in pass to Shomers inside the 40. And, that's Kyle Shomers.
Yep.
The Knights. This is a very good Kemper Knight ball club, Larry, but just no contest for the Cyclones.
Not tonight.
Just didn't match up well up front. Coach Blatt and his staff had a chance to see what they did in the first game, and they adjusted. Gallinger takes a snap. Straight ahead is Hester. Driving, look at the pile drive. And Hester will get about 3. And that'll be the ball game as the Cyclones are going to beat the Knights 27-0 and move on to play. If the halftime score held up, it would be Central Lyon of Rock Rapids in a rematch of a game a couple years ago. The Cyclones 27, the Knights 0. We'll be back with post-game activities right after this.